try your best to be your best, and best is all you got. So.
Thanks for your effort.
Yep. Thank you.
Just reflecting on the match and looking back at it, obviously I was there. You were able to kind of counterattack that at the end. Did you see something? Or did you knew that there was maybe going to be an opportunity late in the match to get that takedown?
That kind of was just instinct. I was wrestling, and I was really trying to hyper focus on trying to score early, and it wasn't no plan against Jacob or anybody, but that was for this season. That's my plan this season, and I talked to the coaches about it, at the end of the day, I wrestled good, I really didn't want to, I wanted to score as much as I can, but at the end of the day, Jacob he's obviously one of the best guys in the country at the weight as well, so it's easier said than done, but I really want to harp on myself this year on just scoring early and scoring often. And I feel like I did a good job with my attack rate and getting to my own attacks. I didn't finish well on my own attacks, and I finally got my own finish on a re-attack. And I've always been good at those, but I feel like waiting for those. I don't think I waited for that. I think that kind of just happened, but waiting for those is what got me in a lot of close matches in my career. So I always got that ability still, but. I just really want to harp on trying to get my own scores, and I think I did a good job at giving myself opportunities. I got the legs a few times, and I took a decent amount of shots, and I felt really, really good in my match, and my mojo was good, and everything was good, but that was just, it was no plan or no waiting or anything like that. It was more just instinct, and when you wrestling your teammate, you ain't gonna get 1,000 opportunities, I practice with Jacob every single day. We probably wrestle live that week together. Yeah. So it's sometimes you gotta take what you could get, but I'm really ready to wrestle somebody that's not wrestling against me in practice every day. Yeah, and in practice I've been doing better at scoring more points and landing off more attacks and mixing it up more, and I really want to see that translate in the competition, So, I said it earlier, I said, in practice I win and it translates to a competition in the past years, but that's because I was trying to win in practice and I'm trying to win in competition. I'm trying to get away from that instead of more just trying to score or trying to do this better or trying to hand fight harder or try to put more fakes in instead of trying to win in practice. Yeah. And I feel like I think that's going to translate to my matches as well, and let go of the result and just focus on being a better wrestler. And I feel like that this summer training, I'm really getting the hang of that, and I feel like that's helping me in competition as well. So,
it's been a while since you've been able to focus just on getting better outside of health, right? Your health reasons, right? So I got to imagine that it plays in a lot of this, right? Being able to focus on just that and not have to worry about those outside injuries, has it brought you a sense of peace of hey, I can just focus on wrestling right now?
Yep. Hey, I always say especially at the end of the year, the biggest advantage is the guy that's healthy, so that has helped a lot. I haven't been in the physical therapy room at all this summer, so I'm very thankful for that, I'm very grateful for that. And I think that helped a lot, and I kind of play with myself in my head all the time, and I say if I'm out here, I'm getting an advantage over everybody else. You know what I mean? So I've been able to go really hard every day with no hiccups thus far. I hope nothing happens, but control the things you can control. I'm gonna try to do that as best as I can, and that's all I can control, and that's all I'm gonna worry about.
Sounds good.